mushroom.
Wait,
It works.
Oh, wait. It does work, but my mic didn't pick it up.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
I slammed my desk, so.
Hold on. Okay, everyone. 3, 2, 1, go.
Magic
That
mushroom.
did work.
All right. As long as I picked it up, I don't care. Oh my God. Are we the Goobas, guys? Are we the Goobas?
He's so funny. Gooba. He found a stupid word that has no meaning, it's just nonsense, and he's just stuck with it.
I just don't like your negative attitude, I'm going to be honest with you.
I like when you find something fucking so
All right,
ridiculously
welcome to the Goobas,
stupid and get
everyone.
addicted
welcome
to it.
To the, excuse me, I'm talking. Welcome to the Goobas. Your five-man team. We're a 5-man team here at the Goobas. All five. Start with myself.
So we're lying.
Dude, shut up. Start with myself. I'm NPN. Go up next. Lucky, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name's Lucky.
One
That
interesting
is all.
fact about yourself.
I got a hand job in a bowling alley.
Jano.
I am Jano. I fuck every day. And that's a fact.
David. How can you beat that?
Salam Esfaman David Haste.
Trying to photosynthesize?
Dude, Juggles been quiet today. I think his throat hurts. All right. So you want piss in the shower, right?
No, I
Is this
don't.
the first one?
Is this really how we're gonna start it off? This is your big number one. Is do you piss in the shower?
This is gonna be the
Alright.
first topic.
I refuse to be part of this again.
David, you don't piss in the shower. You've never pissed in the shower. I'm not saying you do it regularly, but if you piss in the shower, David.
I've done it, but not in an incredibly long time.
How, like, we're talking like 5 years? Are we talking you were 8?
Probably longer than that, you weirdo.
Oh, it's my fault that I want to know when to pee.
Is pissing in the shower considered weird?
The man who texts us every time he's getting head.
What? I don't do that.
The shit pics you send of you on the
Every day.
in the women's bathroom just blowing it up.
COVID was a wild time.
That was recently. You did that recently.
No, that was COVID time.
COVID was a wild
was
time.
COVID
That
time.
woman's bathroom, holy.
COVID was a wild time 3 weeks ago. Am I crazy? Was that not recently?
No,
did he
that
not
was
do one
years
recently?
ago, dude.
Not asking you. You're biased, Lucky.
Yeah, it was pretty recent.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
Yeah, it was very recently, dude. No concept of time. I wish I didn't have a job.
Jano, you're a human being. You've
Mhm.
probably done it once, right?
Sometimes my toilet is so far away, there's no point.
Does it move?
What?
No,
that
it does not
mean?
move. But it takes so long to get out of the shower just to go to the bathroom.
It does. It does. It does. I agree. Lucky.
Wild statement.
I mean, it depends. Like if I already have the shower and stuff going, I'm usually like, I'll just, if I have to like piss a little, like sure, I'll just do it in like the shower, because like I don't feel like opening it up, toilet, pissing and like.
Okay, but what about
it's
shitting
like,
in the shower?
okay, dude, no,
No.
what?
I don't
What?
think I've ever done that.
David, you're awfully quiet up there.
No, man. I don't even think. Why do I have to dignify that with the response?
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
I'm figuring, have you?
No, that would be disgusting.
I have a feeling I just don't believe you.
Why? Listen, I just wanted to make sure you guys are normal.
I think you wanted to get our opinions, and then based on our opinions, you would be like, nah, I don't know.
Not-
I
Don't worry
never
about
did
your
that.
history and how you get shit on walls. I could see you
Oh my
shitting
fucking god! There's no
bathroom.
way.
Dude,
Shat on
my
walls.
mother's fucking bathroom still holds that scar.
That
What?
stain.
What does that mean? What do you? Did you just? David, it wasn't me. I'm pretty sure you know it wasn't me.
I don't know who it was, honestly. There's no way for me to know. I
does.
wasn't paying attention who was coming in and out of my bathroom.
It wasn't me. I've been hard. Whoever, dude, they better admit it on their deathbed or something. Because if I go to the grave and you guys think I'm the wall shitter, I'm gonna be fucking so pissed. And of course, when I go to heaven,
Okay. Which heaven are you talking about? Because it ain't the Christian one, Mr. Premarital Relations.
do you know that didn't count? I'm not a whore.
I don't know about that one.
If we go back to like how many times you went out to meet with another girl, it was amazing.
That was like years ago, and like What do you mean it was amazing?
Like, it was amazing, like, that you did that. You left us, and then you went to do that.
I'm sorry I left my friends to go out and hang out with friends. Friends to go do friend stuff.
I think we're more important.
Yeah, but it's odd that you haven't done that in a while. So it's like obviously like these friends are like no longer like friends.
Well, I'm in a committed relationship now. Of course, I'm gonna be going out a
friends in
little less.
quotations.
As-
Friend with
yeah,
benefit.
pretty much. As soon as he can no longer whore out, he basically like.
You came crawling back.
What are you talking
Didn't one
about?
of them fall off the face of the planet or something?
No.
I thought the one that you
That
were
happened?
regularly fucking doing the do with was like just disappeared.
No,
the
no
dude
one,
you were fucking.
No, dude, not the hot man I was tapping. No, he's still around.
Dude, you come to the Discord, and then you just keep complimenting his
You
ass.
come into this and then you come.
And you come, and you come, and you come, and you come. Jano,
What?
did you do anything fucking interesting in Las Vegas?
No!
You had to have done one.
Bro is so offended. No, man.
No, I did not do shit!
What did you fucking do the whole time?
So mad.
We walked around the strip, and that's it.
You walk around the strip, you do that once, maybe, like, obviously if you're going places you will, but, like, as an activity, you do it once for 3 hours? You were there for, like, 4 days.
We literally walked around, we went to a couple shops, and that was the bulk of those days. The first day I landed, we just walked around the strip, me and my mom.
Was it just you and your mom?
Yeah, it was just me and my mom for the first day, and then the days after it was my whole
Is your
family.
mom one of those people that don't believe in doing any vices?
Okay, explain that in more detail.
How do I
What kind of
explain it?
vices?
What? That's pretty
What vices?
obvious what I mean.
What do you think? It's Las Vegas. What do you think?
It's literally called the City of Sin.
Oh, no.
Gamble, not fuck.
Oh,
Your mom's
well,
not Jill Biden.
no, she's fine.
But you
We gambled
didn't
like
go to-
$5.
didn't
That's
go to
it.
the Parlor Hotel.
We did not. I got no e-hooker.
Did you take her to the cat's meow?
Hooker.
No, and I think we were on the street that had that place.
Fremont Street.
Oh, no, we did not go there.
You didn't go to
We had
Fremont?
kids.
We had kids.
Yeah, if there are kids there, they don't take them to Fremont. They walk around with their titties out. Do not take kids to Fremont.
Really?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling my mom, screw Florida.
I know where we're going.
Fremont didn't even fucking... I wasn't even on Fremont, and they had women with, like, pasties.
Yeah, you're in Las Vegas, dude. What are you expecting?
They got really
You're
shy.
in Night City.
Night City.
And you're like, hey, do you want a hug? And I'm like, no, I don't want a hug.
They'll charge you. Don't do it.
I know. It's pretty amazing how much people get scammed over there.
Also, it's amazing people just don't go, no, I'm not giving you money. So they can yell at you, but okay. I don't know.
I think I've seen a couple of videos where they just, like, won't give... Like, they'll hold their bag, and then they won't give back the bag until they give money.
Oh, that's crazy. I think at that point you just call a cop over. Jano, we're going back to Vegas. It's no secret. The Goobas live, if you will. Lucky we'll be calling in via satellite phone. Jano, do you want to do like crack or something? You want to smoke crack?
I don't think I can do anything above... Like, too far above marijuana.
Allegedly, by the way. You've allegedly.
You could probably handle psychedelics.
Allegedly.
I've never done it.
Shrooms, LSD, stuff like that.
I think I'll do fine with them.
Allegedly.
But it's just whatever, what happens.
And
Allegedly.
Pin's gonna be in the corner. He's like, no, dude, let's just do a bump. Let's just do a bump. No, it's a good idea.
What are you fucking talking about?
I honest to God think you were an actual terrible influence when it comes to that shit. You push it. You're like, no, it's a good time, man. No, it's a good time.
Are you talking
like
about
you still
with you?
act like you're 16.
With you?
Damn.
Were you doing drugs at 16?
No, but that's what you're like. Act like every other 16-year-old.
What are you talking about? You talking about when you asking you to smoke a bit of reefer when all 11 of us were?
Yeah, that and like just kept pushing. It's like, no, it's fine if Jano fucking like has another gummy. It's fine. No, bro, it's fine.
I don't think I was.
This is why you should have been microdosed.
One, it was fine. The only time I was like, maybe we The only time I think I was even right was when we were going to the hookah bar, and I was like, guys, maybe we all shouldn't go. The people that took gummies, maybe we should stay home and relax. And then everyone's like, no, we're all good, let's do it. And I was like, all right. That was the only time.
Hit that hard.
That was the only time anything abnormal happened. And Big Ed seeing Jesus, but that wasn't me. That was Big Ed being a psychopath, and I love him.
The first time I ever took marijuana, I think it was that bad.
Allegedly.
Took marijuana.
Allegedly.
I took marijuana legally in the state of California.
Hey, God bless. Hey, God bless USA. Hey, baby, God bless.
For anyone, hey, legally.
The whole time. David,
Whole time.
I'm glad you brought this up because it's a perfect segue. Why are you such a bad friend, and why do you hate all of your friends?
That's a perfect segue?
That's perfect.
How is that a perfect segue?
David, why do you hate all of us?
What?
Why do you hate us? Why do you hate all?
Why,
all
okay,
all
thank
of
what
you.
us?
way?
Why are you saying that?
Well, you can't be like hate like in what way? Like you gotta provide examples.
Why does it take an army, SEAL Team 6, and a god to get you to come out of your house to go do something with us?
What do you mean? You act like we're down the street, man.
When we went to LA, I don't think he was too like.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean just to get him to go on a trip in general.
Because you guys want to go to places I don't want to go to.
I think it's crazy that you want to go to like places outside the United States when none of us have money.
We literally asked you, name a place and we'll go. And you're like, I don't want to go anywhere in the United States.
Because you
Why don't
guys
go with your
can't.
friends?
I've talked about it. And
Okay,
you guys
why
like,
don't you
oh,
just-
it's like,
yeah, but why don't you just go with your friends? You're not going to like, wow, I'm going to California.
It's
from
part of it.
California. Yeah, of course it's part of it, but I think the bigger part is seeing your friends and you hate us and you wish we were dead.
no, it's just you guys want to go to
Tell you,
places either
it's not
I've
that-
been to or
Yeah,
I've experienced
it's not that-
similarly.
In the streets.
Well, clearly you never
Wait.
been to the Parlor Hotel.
Can we all just agree on Greenland?
Can't we please go to Greenland, guys? Is that the one covered in green or the one covered in ice?
Though we couldn't get David there either because it's too cold.
No, you want to go to Iceland.
Definitely not going anywhere fucking ridiculously cold.
Greenland's the
Yeah.
cold one.
Is Greenland? No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Green is the cold,
Yes,
Iceland is the not as cold.
Because they did the backwards. I remember
Yeah.
now. I went to school.
No.
Did you say Iceland is the
Okay.
nice cold?
I want a bidet.
Honestly, I've never even seen a bidet in my life. Maybe I'm in this hillbilly country, but I've never seen one.
David, you've been around. You've
Well, I've
hit the
used
streets.
I wouldn't say regularly, but in my people's culture, we actually have something similar to a bidet, same function. It's just not a toilet for it. We have what's called a shilling, which is literally a hose. Like I'm not kidding. It's a literal hose that you wash your ass with. That's attached to the toilet.
So it's like a bidet with extra steps.
I mean, you just take the hose and just spray your ass with it. Well, I'll tell you this: you'll never have a cleaner butthole than with a fucking hose.
I mean, yeah. But like, what if the water gets? What if poo-poo water gets like on the ground?
It won't, cause your butt's still on the toilet.
Oh. Oh, so you're getting down there on a mission.
Essentially.
That is one thing that's like honestly how I mean for the most part I mean everyone kind of has like similar toilets but like I guess it's like places like in Asia where I guess it's more for the women though like unironically like some of the toilets like they just aren't toilets. Like I could not imagine like how that ever became like a thing and like normalized.
Are you talking about bidets? What are you talking about?
Are you talking about like the toilet in itself? Like there's places that don't have toilets or isn't the norm?
Or is it like in the sense of like at least for like certain places in Asia where like I guess like in
They
the
have, like,
women's
the
sense like they
squatting
actually have
toilet.
to just like squat. There is nothing to sit on. They just have to sit there and
Oh
squat.
yeah, it's the same thing with the Middle East and a lot of there's the more traditional thing is something like that. Except ours doesn't look like that. Ours looks
The
like a literal
backsplash,
fucking hole
bro.
in the
You're gonna
ground.
get fucking you're gonna get pee-pee all over you.
Like I mean obviously it's like one of those things depending where you are in the world things develop differently but like I just like I guess I was just still like crazy to me to think is like people are just like that's just normal, and it's like I could not imagine
Yeah.
having to do that, not
This
having
is,
to like
this is what ours looks like.
not
a lot
being
of
able
the
to
time.
just sit. See,
Those
like
are
yeah,
very
that's
similar.
what you just put. That's what like I usually think of, like when you like.
Oh,
see
it's
things
terrible.
Like
If you haven't grown up with like it gives you better posture and all that blah 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 blah. If you're not used to it, it's actually dreadful to try to use these.
How much of a difference does it make posture-wise though when you're like using the bathroom? How long are you on the fucking toilet for? I'm not. Like, maybe
It's just
5, 10
like
minutes.
the way your hips are, the way your hips are. It's like you're more spread or something.
But I do think some toilets that have like places like I think in like South Korea and Japan should be normalized. I want to hit a button and just get sprayed. I think that's
I
Like
think
I
it's
said, you don't
normalized.
know cleanliness until you sprayed your fucking ass.
like I never like it's crazy how many settings there can be just for a toilet. And I think that's how we as a society can go further is by developing better toilets.
How many better
So
toilets
this
can we
is
get?
the whole podcast, guys. Toilet humor, literally just actually toilet humor.
Big poopy
Lucky,
shit.
what kind of toilet do
Wow.
you think dopamine uses?
We don't
Lucky.
gotta
wife.
talk about it.
The context for this is
Cleaning.
crazy.
And does she have a brown butthole? Is it stinky?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
How does it look?
That's
You've seen that?
just
You've seen that
insane.
chart?
I've seen that chart. Is there a chart?
Oh,
Yeah,
Is
there's
there
like
a
that
chart
meme
for
chart
that?
about like yeah. You've seen those meme charts? It's like how stinky their butt is versus how nice it is, how brown it is versus how not brown it is.
Okay. You're losing me. I was with you, but now you're losing me. I've never seen this.
When I think of like a chart like that, I think of like the Peter Griffin meme of like him holding up like an index card of like different shades of like
Me and
of
Griffin.
color.
Quack quack. Quack quack. Give me quacking.
That's an answer.
You just
The video
devolved
of the
into
kid
Family
with
Guy?
the
What
video of the
happened?
kid with like the shitty like drawings of like Family Guy characters. He's just like P and Griffin. P and Griffin.
No.
You never seen that? Oh, dude.
Can't
Post
say I
it
know what the
and
fuck
then
you're talking
You
MK
about.
haven't
can put
lived
it
in
in
the
post.
backwater of YouTube.
Can't say I'm familiar. Lucky, if you get a VR headset, would you go on a VR date with your e-wife?
VR's on the rise, and you can have e-sex.
Listen, man.
It's in
Like,
general.
if I had-
It's in the
if-
general.
If I had an e-wife and I had a VR headset, listen, man. I would be gone for hours. I would be gone for absolute hours. I'll come back. You guys will ask me what happened to me. And I'll be like, I went through like 3 different stages of heaven.
Do you have 3? What does that mean? Dude, we cannot ever let this guy in the rift, bro. He will never come out.
Dude, he's gonna nut.
He's gonna nut?
It's not healthy. He's gonna become even more of a porn addict.
What do you mean more of a porn addict?
You're already addicted to hentai.
Just because I indulge in it doesn't mean like I'm
You
addicted. Like I can
indulge.
easily
No
go.
sane
I can
person
go
says
without
they
it.
Indulge in
He can
hentai.
stop whenever he wants.
I mean I can. I literally like you act like I need it. Like I don't need it.
How many
Like
times a
it's
week
just
do you watch hentai?
what?
How many times a week do you watch hentai?
How many times a week?
If you say more than like 3 times, there's something wrong.
I mean,
Oh, dude, what's wrong with whatever you like fucking beating your meat to?
it depends. Like if it honestly depends on how many new uploads there are in a week. Like, if there's nothing new, then I'm not gonna watch it. But like if something new gets uploaded that like I'm into, then I'll watch it. But like also a lot of time, some will get uploaded and it's like, ugly bastard or something or like tentacles, and I'm like, I'm not
Dude,
not
that's
into
the
that.
worst. I don't know what's
Yeah.
with these fucking people with the fashion. Like, this fat, ugly guy's
Yeah.
fucking all these. It's just like so weird.
It's like I
Such a like hyper-specific like thing to be into.
Yeah, I'm very much like if it's something like that, I'm not gonna watch it either, even if it's a new upload. I'm not into that. Neither is like the tentacle shit. Not into that. It pretty much just has to be pretty generic, pretty vanilla.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. So I mean, and Jeno set the bar. If it's any more than 3 times a week, it's kind of a problem. Hey Jeno, how many times a week do you play Souls like?
Well, I think
How many times do you play
it's
Smite?
probably one of my favorite gaming genres. So
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think my
Uh-huh.
excuses are far better than whatever Lucky's spewing out.
But what if hentai is his favorite genre?
I mean, listen, if Pink Pineapple uploads like 3 times a week, like then it's over.
Pink
Like,
what?
that's just how it is.
What the fuck
That-
is any
that's-
of that? What is
That's a
any
studio.
of that?
That's a studio name for like art. I don't know if it's like exactly the people. I think it's like the people that make them, but like there's just like anime, like regular anime or anything. Like there are certain like groups or studios that like develop. I say develop that animate like hentai, like Queen Bee. There's Pink Pineapple.
How
There's
do you know these studios? All right, now you're like, I'm with you on like
There's
jerking off to like drawings,
Bunny
but like,
Walker.
you're taking,
Because
you're taking it to like,
the website that they use, they're right there. Like it tells you right in front of you, like, hey, these are the people.
dude, I'm gonna be real. I would say like I can't do regular hentai. This shit's like I hate how it just like repeats the same like fucking frame for like 20 minutes.
That's me with anime, in general.
I mean, I think anime has a pretty wide range of media and
It does.
genres.
There is an anime for literally anything. Like unironically, like you
It is true.
there's-
My brother, who vehemently hates it, liked One Punch Man.
Like there is anime for like anything you could imagine. Like I think recently, I think a new one came out that was like just like a super obscure sport.
Is this an anime channel?
What?
Fucking Bowser farting.
This is what we get when Jano isn't playing a game at all times. We get Bowser. I'm gonna have to link this in the description so people know what we're talking about.
You don't have to. I think this one can.
Yeah, dude, people.
People need this.
Yeah, dude, people are definitely watching this. For your weird, sick own fantasies.
So yeah, no. This is perfect. We go back on topic. David, why are you always such a Debbie Downer?
Thank you.
I'm just
Bring it
realistic.
all
It's
the
just
way
like
back
if you
around.
to
Okay, you
say
can be-
like, oh,
you
if
can
you're
be
saying
real-
like, oh, it's just
You
for
can be
myself,
realistic and,
fine,
like,
whatever.
And not make me want to kill myself. That's cool.
I also just don't know why we couldn't like if it's just for yourself, then why did you make it just us? Why couldn't you just record basic general chat?
Why? Because it just comes and goes. Also, again, I don't know when to do this. Fuck you. That's why.
Yeah, that's fine. But to say like, oh yeah, people, we're gonna make a podcast and regularly do it, and it's gonna get watched.
This
No,
is
it's
gonna
not.
make the monies.
I don't think any of that. I just want to do this
The
because I
monies.
think it's fun and I like you guys. And
That's really romantic.
It's a me thing. It's fuck you. It's a me thing. It's gonna get 1 view and it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be clapping and I'm like, these guys are great.
No, our friends are gonna watch it.
Yeah, Oak's gonna get 10
Yeah,
minutes.
dude.
Yeah, dude. Oak's
We're
gonna
gonna
get,
watch it.
Oak's gonna get 5 minutes in here. It's talking about shitting. He's gonna be like, I'm done.
I can't wait for Smith to just start shitting on it immediately.
Oh, he's gonna be great. I can't
he's good.
wait.
He's gonna love it, and then hopefully eventually we'll get him on as a guest, and he'll
Dude,
we'll get him
yeah,
into
Chuck,
indulge
Chuck
in
will be our
topics.
guest for episode 2.
I don't want to be in here while Smith's in here, man.
That's how you are 90% of the time. What do you mean?
Yeah, but at least I have like the option of leaving. Now I have a moral obligation.
Oh god, here we go again. You and your fucking obligations. You and your, why can't you and Smith just kiss?
Because
Like,
he's
do you
like,
need to leave and
he
take
wants to
laps
be a
when he
piece of
talks?
shit, and like, Lucky indulges him, and I hate it.
What? If anything, I indulge him because he's the only one that is like
yeah,
the
he's
opposite
always
of you.
you're better friends with him than all of us.
mhm,
Like,
yeah,
I've plenty of
yeah,
ways.
right. Here we
Always
go.
happens.
He's playing.
You
he's
always
playing
side with
up-
the
you're-
opposition.
It's because you're better friends with him, isn't it, huh? That's why, huh?
It's like no, it's just like
You love him
He-
more than you love me.
he is the yin to your yang. He is like the Antichrist to you.
If
so
I could,
it's just
if
like
I could, I'd be having the bot play the dog hitting the hell nah button.
He's the only one that can sit down and like fight and beat you.
No, he's just insufferable. It's like arguing with like a fucking boar.
No, it's you.
And you're not?
He's you. Dude, he's literally you.
No, he's not.
He's white you. And I don't
It's
even know
the
if he's
yin
white.
and yang, but it's both
You li-
yang.
Yeah.
There is no yin.
Yeah, two people that constantly argue, and then you put them against each other, and they will not stop.
It's like two of you can't exist in this planet at the same time, so you both are trying to take each other out. There's something wrong in the universe.
I think if you had the fun, you'd kill him.
I mean, I don't know how you guys can like sit in a room with someone that says Fallout 3 is better than Fallout New Vegas. Kind of
Oh,
an
here we
actual
go.
wild statement.
Okay, then why is Fallout New Vegas better than 3?
Go ahead.
It is literally the story is better, the characters are better, the fucking gunplay is better. Guess what? The fact that I can use different bullets in my guns is better because now there isn't just like I'm not defaulting
hell
into
no.
using the
This
minigun.
is all subjective.
Doc.
It is not subjective. This is
Dog,
again.
hell no.
This is him just picking. What?
Doc, hell no.
Dog hell no.
Dog in the hell no.
And Pete, you don't even have an opinion on this.
I do.
Oh,
I
really?
love,
What is
I
it?
love the Fallout franchise. My favorite's Fallout 4.
I'm looking at it.
Oh
and
my
Steam
God.
says that Fallout New
Oh
Vegas is
my
better,
God.
so I have to
It
respect
just works.
I
It just
I
works.
really like New Vegas. But I think Fallout 3 is fucking great still.
me when I put on the fucking New Vegas radio.
I listen to that shit all the time.
Vegas radio goes in. All the radios go hard though. Like all of them do.
I mean, yeah, I think Fallout 4 has some definite bangers. I never played 76, so I don't know which songs are on
Never played a
76.
Fallout
Is
game,
quote
so.
unquote. Well, you don't play single player games, so
Do though.
You
no,
don't.
you don't.
I do though.
Can we get into this? How Lucky refuses to play any like mean, wild single player games?
I do. Ace Combat.
Congrats, guys. He's
Ace
played one
Combat.
single player game.
Rice, Son of Rome.
Rise, son of
You did not
Rome!
play Rise Son of Rome in the past 2 years.
Actually, I have because it was free on Steam. Hold on. Let me sign
Guys,
into Steam.
There's
Guys,
no
my
way you do
favorite-
this, and
my
then you
favorite
would say like
single
an
player
achievement.
La la
Rise,
la
Son
la
of Rome.
la 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 la.
Rise, son of Rome, the best game ever.
I didn't say it was the best game ever, but it's a
Xbox
single player
launch
game
title
that
that
I've played
sucked.
recently and enjoy.
And beat.
Xbox One launch title that blew ass.
What's the
It
single
didn't.
player game that you beat
Xbox
that's
shit on my
actually
chest.
people know about?
What, people know Rice, Son of Rome.
No.
Yes, they do.
I mean, people know of it.
Mid.
But I don't know. You're the first person I know in my life that said I have played Rise Son of Rome.
I've played it
And
like 3 or
liked
4
it.
times. I've played it a lot of times.
That's
I like the
crazy.
game.
Did you have an Xbox One?
Yes.
I see.
I was an Xbox kid. Yeah, I played it. Okay, a little longer than I.
Right, 2 games.
Well, little longer than I thought it was. Time flies. But the last I played it in March 26th, 2022.
The
Dude,
rat pussy in
You
question.
need like people to like fucking little jingle the keys in front of you. You refuse to play.
You
any
are
games
one
recently.
to talk about that first of all.
I
About,
always
I
play
need,
single
you need
games.
keys in
I
front of you.
always play
you
single
are
player
you
games.
You
cannot.
have some interesting opinions when it comes to games because, like, you wanna not like Helldivers.
Who, me? No, I like the game. No, because my issue is
He's a cynic.
okay. Here's my
It's 'cause
thing.
He's a
No, no,
cynic.
let me get into it. I really like the game, but I find in a sense though that like the game launched right, super popular, it blew, but it is also nobody can deny it a super buggy mess. But everyone just kind of sweeps that part under the rug. But if this was any other like big time studio, like if say like Activision produced this and like some Call of Duty studio made the game. Even if it was as popular as it is, everyone would have ripping into it about all the bugs and be like, "Oh, the devs, they can't do this. Oh, look at these devs again, all these bugs." But like, since it's not, everyone just sweeps the issues under the rug and are like, "Haha, super
Well,
fun
guess what?
game,
It's
guys."
it's a fucking indie studio versus fucking Blizzard or
But
any
like,
of those
here's the thing:
that
an
have
indie
like
studio that still has
billions
hundreds
of
of devs.
dollars. Yeah, hundreds of devs, not like 50 majillion billion dollars at their disposal.
But still, how long have they been working on this game?
At least 2 weeks.
At least.
And because you can argue they also decided to randomly choose an engine for the game. I mean, I'm not saying like this is a fault to them, but they also like randomly decided to choose an engine that is no longer supported and nobody knows anything about. It's like one of those odd choices of like.
How long have they been making the game for? There has to be
like I
reasons
said, I don't-
behind it. There's
you would have to-
logistical reasons.
Well, the thing is like that is like when it comes to game industries though, is like especially when you want to hire people, you want to when we're making a game, it's why everyone moves to Unreal Engine because everyone just knows Unreal. Everyone practices and does Unreal, so it's a lot easier to use Unreal Engine and hire people for that engine compared to like, I guess the example being the Helldivers engine where it is a very obscure one that's no longer being developed, and so now if people want to join up in the studio and help, they have to learn the entire process of that engine, and which kind of slows down the process. But like I said, I really like Helldivers too. I think it is fun, but I also think the game still has a lot of bug issues, the
7
login
years,
issues.
yes. So the head dev or the lead devs probably knew the engine well.
But they're still decently buggy, and the game for a little bit you couldn't even really play it.
More games should be on CryEngine 3.
I don't want it to fail, but like I'm also just not a big fan of everyone that are just like, no, this game's perfect. There are no problems. It is my little gubball. It's like, no, the game also has a lot of problems, which is fine.
Yeah, the game
I mean,
has
most
problems,
games
but you
do
could
these
tell
days.
it's like a fucking love child. They put in a lot of effort. Yeah, there's problems, but guess what? They fucking are on top
Yeah,
of
but
it.
you could say that for any game, though.
No,
But,
I'm
like,
not
it's
going
the-
to
it's
give the
it's the
AAA
devs-
goy slop developers
You
any
could say that
slack.
for any game where people like it is their love child.
Any game.
If you really
Games.
think about it, if you compare a AAA game such as Skull and Bones to a game like Helldivers, I mean a quadruple A game, you don't see shit, man. Alright. We have 3 minutes. David, you said you had topics you want to talk about?
Do we not? I'm assuming we all do, right, everyone?
I said my excuse. Lucky he doesn't have shit.
I
What's
go
your
with the flow.
excuse? Hold on, Jana. You have any excuse? What is it? And don't
I
tell me
haven't
it's your
been here
work
for 2
trip,
weeks.
so you were incapable of thought during your work trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was like expected.
No. I literally thought of one in the shower in a matter of seconds.
In the shower.
So
You
it's
know
like,
why you're like
what's your
this?
guys'
It's
favorite
because you don't have
dog?
a formal higher education and you take naps.
Well, here we go.
I don't think
And
I've
you
taken
eat
a nap
candy.
in around a year. Fuck you. Fuck you. Candy is fine as a delectable treat for anyone to enjoy.
Mountain Deuce, first thing in the morning, like a champion.
Lucky, did you hate on candy? Lucky, you love candy.
What?
Who hated on candy?
That was David.
David.
Dude, kill yourself. Candy's great.
Chocolate is fine. Yeah, chocolate's fine because it's chocolate, but like it's like sugar-based candy.
Twizzler.
I'm not gonna
What
lie, it
is
does kind of.
okay? What is unacceptable in your eyes?
anything that isn't chocolate-based?
What?
Laffy Taffy.
You're not eating Laffy Taffy.
I bet you fucking eat circus peanuts.
Oh, I
No,
bet you do.
ew.
I bet
I'm
you
not-
do. You love your little
No,
circus
I'm not a
peanuts, little
peanut
circus
guy.
boy.
You eat your
Little-
circus
little
peanuts,
circus
you eat your
boy.
candy corn, and you're like, yum.
But you have black
Kettle
licorice,
corn
too.
is great. I love kettle corn.
Kettle corn's pretty good.
You're pretty good.
Mike and Ike's are the best.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Dude.
They're not good.
I love dots. Dude, dots are so good. My favorite is when I don't swallow any of it because it's all stuck in my teeth.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut
That
up.
just means you don't know how to eat food
They
properly.
fucking chew. You.
Should we do like a fucking
You.
candy tier list? I think Dots is like so low. Dots suck ass.
Dots aren't great, but like Mike and Ike's are just like better dots.
Mike and Ike's are like easily like A tier.
Mike and I my number one.
I love me some Charleston Chew.
I love.
Love
I
me
love
some
I love
payday.
packing- I love packing lip. I love packing lip, guys.
I love packing lip.
I love packing my lip, guys. That's what I love to do, and I love carrying a cup to spit in.
I love Zin.
Love zinc.
Not zinc. Close.
So we're not bringing the zinc discussion back in here. Okay, listen, if you're looks maxing,
So like.
Scoob.
I want to know what is your topic, David? That you said you came up with
Oh yeah,
that.
David. You
like,
were in the
What is
would
shower.
be
mine
a
is
new
like
one.
nothing. It's not even like a big one. I just thought of something that's like a thing
While
to
you were
talk
pissing in the
about.
shower, go ahead.
Okay, what is it?
So like over the course of like okay, so base like background here, I guess. We're all people that like if one of your friends hit you up and like, "Oh, let's go do X," but like wouldn't you rather stay home and just like play games like on a Saturday or like a day after work? right? Am I right? Every one of you guys are like that.
So, are you saying that I would rather be at my house than go outside when someone invited me? Is that
I
the
mean,
whole thing?
it's kind of like a general thing. Like, what would you rather do? Go out to X person's house or X person, or go out to X, or stay home and play games like on a Friday night or a Saturday?
If it's once a week, I'd rather go out. But if it's like the third time this week, they're hitting me up. I'm like, no, I want to stay home.
You're
think
more outgoing
once
than
every
than
other
all of
week.
us.
Like, I don't want to be going out every week to do shit.
Lucky and Chuckles.
I definitely, I will say, through high school, there were times where, looking back, I regret not going out. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but there have been a few times where friends have invited me to go out, but I'm just it's like I think I know I'll have a good time, but it's also the sense that like I also like just being home and being online and like talking to my friends online sometimes more than like going out, because like 9 times out of 10, like if we're just going out to like a house or whatever, I kind of like already know what's just gonna happen. I'm gonna go, vibe for like a second, talk with people about like random things, like the generic, like, oh my god, did you hear that X is getting married already or something? And then like, whereas like I don't know, a lot of the times I'd rather just be kind of like at home, chilling and not really doing much.
I was just gonna say, like, in the like every how do I explain this weird, stupid, like borderline brain damage thought process I have? Whenever I think about like the days I'd like go and just not do anything, like in high school, like what would I rather do, or like all the games I've played, it's like, man, what was better, like me going out or like not going out or hanging with my friends, or like fucking playing Halo 3 for like 4.5 hours?
I think it's
So it's
me
just
with
like
Destiny
over
1.
over the course of the years of how many times you've elected to not go out or make plans instead just play video games. Looking back, was it worth it? All of those days, weeks you've lost just playing video games? Like, I bet half of the games you've played in your life you barely fucking remember it, or like it's not an active thought you're having. I'm just saying in general, like all that shit you never, all like the times you could have hung out with friends or had a quote unquote memorable moment, and instead you just played video games or just stayed home and slept or jerked off or whatever. Fucking watched PBS Kids or fucking whatever.
God, dude, what are you like? What are you, 95?
Well, for example, well, how I was me and Alexis were supposed to go to Pennsylvania in March, and like technically there's nothing stopping me. Like I still could, even though we wouldn't be in the hotel the event's at. But I was just like, I'm good. I'd much rather just like stay home and vegetate.
Are you antisocial?
Am I anti? No, it's fucking just fucking. I don't know. With age, I just don't want to go out as more. Like when you work 5 days a week and you hate every fiber of it, you just want to not have to think.
Photosynthesis.
I found that like it's not that I don't mind going out. Like if my mother or someone wants to like just like the two of us, or like if Will is there and like, well, I want to go out to eat or dinner or go do something, like I'm down. Like I think
We're not talking about me, okay?
But like I think well, you also said though, like you brought up your girlfriend though, so I mean I'm just saying that like I think in the sense that like I think it also just kind of like depends on who it is, because I feel like sometimes I'm more inclined to go out or do something depending on who it is.
Yeah, do you
Than,
not look back on
staying
the
home.
stuff you said no to and be like, wow, I've wasted X amount of time in my life?
Well, I mean, there's okay. I can't think of one. There was one time where looking back, I regret
You don't
not
have to look
doing
at a
it.
specific time. I'm just saying in general. You were looking
Yeah,
back
that's
at.
what I'm curious. What's the specific time?
Well, it was my I think it was my senior year. And I guess like my friend group at the time, which was I'd say like majority was like we were like this. That was like my friend group from like the soccer, consisting of like some of my friends from like the boy and girls team. Um, we all everyone wanted to go to Cedar Point as like kind of like a group thing. which at first I was kind of down, but then as it came closer and closer to like finalizing and like kind of like submitting yourself and like getting the money or whatever, I just kind of like at like basically last minute I was like I don't know, I actually don't feel like doing this. Which looking back, I wish probably wish I would have went, but now now it is what it is, but I guess it's like that one specific scenario where it was like I regret not going, especially in the sense that like it's one of those things where especially after high school, like you don't really talk to too many people anymore from high school, so it's just like one of those things where probably maybe probably should have went, but I don't know, just decided not to.
All those years playing fucking Black Ops like 1 and 2 for you guys, which would have been like my Halo 3 and COD 4. Like, do you actually look back on all those hours spent being like, I wasted my life away somewhat or not?
I don't.
No.
Black Ops 2 was just that good.
No. I was 2012 Christmas. I was a wee little lad. Black Ops 2 came out. That was all I cared about. That was like, I did my sports too, but like, that was like, that was just like my shit. And like, plus though, I had a really good friend who I would also just go to his house, spend the night there, and we'd also just play Black Ops 2 at his house. And like, that was it. That was my life.
I guess it'll come with time when you guys finally start working full time and then you realize.
I think I'm. I think half of us are working full time. The only person that isn't is Lucky.
Lucky doesn't. NPN doesn't. Chuckles does.
NPN
You,
definitely works.
I guess
almost
do.
NPN like
Jano.
works 40 hours
But
a week.
Jano, okay, this is gonna sound like an insult. Jano, do you have real life friends though?
Huh.
That's fucked up.
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but I've never once heard Jano talk about like
We're breaking up
hanging out with
episode
friends
1.
and stuff.
I think after high school, I kind of disconnected myself for, like, most people. But I just don't care enough to go outside and actually make friends.
He's got us.
Yeah.
I'm saying like I've never hear Jano being like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with people or something like that. Usually he's being fucking dragged by his like collar by his parents to go do like family outings or some weird shit like that.
Yeah. I don't mind it.
But fucking, I hate that.
Maybe that's just in the
I
mindset.
hate that shit so much. I hated it when I was younger, and I hate it today.
I mean, to be fair, I would rather go on a trip with you guys than be on a family trip.
Hey, that's my boy right there. Yes, sir. We're gonna tear Vegas up, baby.
The only reason why is because I just been with my parents and my whole ass family for so long.
He's ready. He's ready for the boys' time. Do you guys miss high school?
No.
Yes and no.
Oh God. Oh God.
I mean, I don't mean like being in the era of where you were in high school. I mean specifically high school.
Oh,
No, I hate it.
specifically high school? No.
Like from the time when you walked into the school, from the time you went home.
No, I hate
What was
it.
going on around that time? I mean, the school specifically.
I vehemently hated high school a lot.
I
missed the
If-
times.
Yeah, I was about to say if we're going era, I think definitely I definitely think like I miss like my freshman to like sophomore year the most, but like high school itself, oh God no. I mean I'm just also like I'm just not a very big school guy. I don't really not big into the whole school thing, but like I
love
I
school.
still though had my fun, but like high school itself, like it's just like itself and like the whole school part, probably not. No, I would say I don't really miss it.
Learning is unironically cool.
But like if we added everything else on top of it, then I would probably say yeah, I miss it.
David, you said that while holding your library card.
Dude, learning shit's cool.
I don't disagree. There are just like I think just certain subjects where I would get into it and then I'm like I just do not care.
I mean, I hated biology, but like I liked high school. I miss it. I miss.
Middle school. Oh, I also did in middle school. I remember 6th grade. We got like the new, like all throughout middle school, except for one time. And like it's basically my middle school. I don't know, it was always 3rd through 6th, and all throughout it there was only like two male teachers, and they were like them, because we're also younger, but like they were them, Mr. Bauman and Mr. Geezy, like they were awesome. But then,
Bomb?
what?
What did you just say?
Mr.
Mr.
Bauman.
Bomb and Mr. Bomb and Geezy?
Bro, destroy
Mis-
whatever state you are in.
Mr. Bauman and Mr. Geezy.
Those
Get
are
about-
cartoon characters. Those aren't real people. You made that up.
And
So whenever they walked into the classroom, what kind of noises did they
but I remember
make?
my 6th grade year, we
Like,
one of the
the
teachers
cartoon spring noises.
I forget the whatever reason, but we got a new teacher. His name was Mr. Geffert.
Shut up.
Mr. Geffert! Fucking Mr. Geffert.
Mr. Bauman, and Mr. Easy.
he was the coolest 6th grade teacher. He was so funny. I had him for both science and English.
These fucking
And
people are real.
and I remember one of the topics we had to do for English was that like we had to write instructions on how to basically open like a can of peanut butter, and he would follow it to the dot. So like if you didn't do it correctly or whatever, like he would just like, and he would actually like do it in front of us. He would read like people's instructions and try and do what they wrote. Like so sometimes he'd take the peanut butter and start slamming it. But like he
What do you mean
6th
by
grade.
slamming it?
What?
What do you mean slamming it?
Like
If I
he would.
wrote on a piece of paper, you grip the top and you twist off.
Is it slamming like in like slam, like you gotta be like what am I, like I slam other things.
Shut up.
You think he's fucking the peanut
But
butter
6th
live?
grade, he
Yo,
He came
fucking
in
the
and he was
peanut
like-
butter for the middle schoolers. Wild.
he was just like 6th grade. He came in and was like, we're dissecting frogs, and then like halfway throughout the year,
Yo, he's
We
fucking
dissected
the
a bunch of
peanut
frogs.
butter. Nah, guys. That's why Lucky's the way he is. He saw his middle school teacher fuck the peanut butter raw.
and I remember my partner when we were dissecting frogs. It was also during like fucking Advanced Warfare era of Call of Duty, because I remember the person
He
my
knows the
partner
era.
was the person I was partnered with, it's like the frog. He was like super into it, and like was also kind of like the rich kid, so he kind of like had a lot of the stuff, and it was like,
You wanna fuck
and he was
the
just like,
frog?
we're gonna name the frog Mr. Speakeasy, as after the Speakeasy gun from Advanced Warfare, like the really overpowered one. But I remember like dissecting the frog.
You guys are so lame.
It's 6th grade. What?
You say you wouldn't do that in fucking 6th grade, dude? I would be fucking like, dude, this is my Charmander book. Look.
But I remember we were like started doing it, and like we needed to like stretch out the legs and like basically breaking them to like pin it. And I remember like we had like a hard time doing it, so one of the teacher assistants came over and just did it in front of us, just grabbed the fucking arms and yanked them. And we heard like the bones breaking, and we were just like, oh. And I remember we started like dissecting it, and then we had frogs, and we're like, oh my god, it's a Mrs. Speakeasy. That was but yeah, dissected stuff in 6th grade, and then I dissected a worm in biology, and then I dissected a starfish.
Man, all these people always talk about dissecting all this crazy shit. I just did a frog in middle school, and that was it. Nothing more than that.
If you were in advanced biology, or whatever it was, or
It was
bio
a
2,
person.
I think it was called bio 2, you dissected a pig fetus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you love me if I was a worm? So back to Mr. Glitborko fucking the peanut butter. So when Mr. Glitborko was fucking the peanut butter in front of you guys, were you saying like that's a speakeasy moment? Like were you
Like
guys
no,
popping
like
off?
he wasn't doing that. First of all, he was just
Okay,
like
sure.
he was like if you didn't do it right, he would just like take the peanut butter and start like banging the lid off like the corner of a desk or something to try and like get it off. But it wasn't anything like crazy like that.
Crazy gorilla behavior.
Oh, he was Mr. Geffert was definitely like
I love Mr. fucking Glidborko.
he was definitely like one of those reasons looking back was like, he was one of the few good things about
What was the other
school,
one,
like, he
Mr.
made school
Shapoopy or
enjoyable.
something?
Mr. Geezy and Mr. Bauman.
Mr. Yeezy bombing Glitborko.
Oh, what was, I don't remember my principal's name in middle school. I don't. I know for junior high it was Mrs. Barilla.
Like Don Cheeseburger or something?
I know in junior high it was Mrs. Barilla.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, Don Macadoodle, my favorite
had-
biology teacher.
I had elementary, which was kindergarten through second grade, middle
Yeah.
school, which was 3 through
Wait,
6,
second grade? What?
Yeah.
and then my
yeah.
junior high was 7 and 8, and then my high school obviously was 9 through 12. It's actually a bit different now because they had to close down the elementary, even though it's actually like somewhat back, but like it's like something else. It's like Tigers for Tots or whatever. I don't know. Our mascot's a tiger, but they closed down the elementary school, so everyone got moved to the middle school. Which then what ended up happening was the sixth graders got moved to the junior high. So now junior high is 6th through 8, and it's like very compact there. 'Cause like the junior high is literally like one section. It's like one small section. Like they get one hallway to their name. But that's my school system.
I think I'm with Jenna. We should blow up Ohio.
Why? Why?
I think it's just awful.
That's just like a normal thing.
Dude, like half of the internet was like, dude, Ohio is, oh my god, what came out of Ohio? We should blow it up.
Says the man from Utah.
Anyone else just go, no, it's AP, I just went, skibidi.
Utah is such a Mormon state, I agree.
So is Utah.
Utah just sucks. I don't know. Boring as shit.
Hold on. Jenna said, I agree, we should blow up Utah. It's a Mormon state. Did you then just go, so is Utah?
I thought he said Ohio. I thought he said Ohio. I'm sorry. I thought he said Ohio. I'm stupid.
I don't know. I have barely seen any Mormons here. Yeah. I'm gonna post this in general. I want everyone's take on that. I just saw this.
Twitter is the dark souls of social...
Oh,
Why?
dude, the first
Why?
words, just so bad.
So awful. I hate that.
Instagram is Zelda?
I hate that so much.
Hold on. So Twitter, okay, Elon Musk says Twitter is Dark Souls for social media, Reddit is Bloodborne, Instagram is Zelda.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate the fucking the dystopian world we ended up in. I wanted something cool. I wanted something really cool. Our guy is this? This is what we got?
What do you mean, our guy?
What is that? What Santa got me for Christmas?
What do you mean? We're only in our 20s. We could still things could still change.
We got plenty of time.
Am I a doomer? Is that what's happening? Do I just hate
I mean-
this? I hate society.
I like what Jenna posted.
Well, my Egyptian cat?
Your Egyptian cat. I like the Egyptian cat. I hate this. I have a question. For all of you that came up recently, and I want my good friends' opinions on this. This is part one. I have two questions, actually. So this first one, very simple. You all have taken a bath in your lives, I'm assuming in your adult lives at some point. I don't personally do it very often, but I'll have a good bath once in a
In
while.
my
if I wanna
adult lives, or
relax.
in my adult life, or just life?
I mean, older than being a baby.
Yes.
I know I personally do not take a bath very often. I'm a shower guy 99% of the time, but sometimes I'll enjoy getting in.
Is the question... Oh, never mind. I'll let you continue.
So when you get in the tub, do you fill the water first, or do you get in the tub first?
Wow. Whenever I did baths, I would always fill the tub and then get in. That's very weird to... What? You just want the water to surround you?
It's like pouring milk first.
Yeah, honestly, what?
What?
Oh, wait, no, that's different. You're the cereal, the water's the milk.
We are all the exact same, and we all fill the tub up first, right?
I haven't taken a
Exactly.
bath since I was fucking 6.
Yeah, I have not taken a bath in like over probably like 15 years.
Even my apartment has a bathtub. I don't fill it up. Alexis
Really
did. I
fucking
thought she was a
relaxing
freak for
to
doing
light
that.
some candles, put on some good music, and take a bath. Exactly.
Too much work, wasting too much time.
We have a jacuzzi tub now. Like my mom likes her whole big things when
Hold
we
on.
got like
Wasting
this
too
new
much
place.
time. That sounds nice.
She got a jacuzzi tub like installed or whatever. So like I could also just sit in there and then like have the waters and stuff and like massage. But like I just
Not the same, but
what? That's taking a bath.
you're
I
getting
mean,
there.
you can still
That's
take a
not
bath.
taking a bath.
Yes, it is. Like that's still taking a bath, but you just have like the jets also going.
Getting a jacuzzi is not taking a bath. That's just like staying out in the rain is taking a shower.
No, because jacuzzi actually have chemicals. There's no way that would count as taking a bath.
Yes, that's That's what I mean. Like you're still taking like it's still like a bath. Just like the only difference, like though, you have like it has elements of like a jacuzzi tub.
So it's a bathtub with a jacuzzi, Jess. You're not saying a whole jacuzzi.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, I thought you meant like a whole
No,
hot tub
no,
or a
no, no, no.
jacuzzi.
Wasting too much time.
David, I'm so glad you
not
said
efficient.
this again. You shit for 45 minutes. That's a bath and a half.
I do that at work sometimes.
You do it home.
No, not really. Whenever you see me like thinking I'm fat, stinky for that long, really, in reality, I'm just like sitting down.
All right. One last thing before we wrap this up, guys. We all know, no speaking. We all know water is wet. We all agree. We all know that as a fact. Cannot be changed. Water is wet. We know that as a fact.
I agree.
Is fire on fire?
I think literally yes. But the fire is burning
that's
the
what I was
fire,
thinking.
which means it's on fire.
I was thinking I'm with Chuckles on this one because when you burn, it's never just pure fire coming from nowhere. A lighter, you burn lighter fluid, you burn wood to create fire, but you're never burning fire.
Can our guest be Neil deGrasse Tyson so we can figure this out?
Can we get Neil on here? David,
I'm not answering this.
you know water's wet. Is fire on fire?
Did I
David.
talk with Neil? What, the fat guy I know?
No, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh,
David.
We're having
Is
him next
fire on
week.
fire?
I'm not talking about this. This is so stupid.
Fire's on fire.
This is like another one of those things
David.
where NPM finds something really stupid on the internet and like it's like, oh, it'd be funny if I said this.
Have you guys seen this on Twitter?
Yeah, that's what exactly. One, correct, Chuckles. I'm glad we're having a discussion about this. Two, David, the nearest roof jump. How fucking what?
Guys,
I'm
if
bringing
you drop
real
a cup
shit.
and it breaks, is the cup broken or is the glass broken?
That's a great question. That's it's a really good question. Which one is it?
When are we doing this thing again? Is this the only time we're doing it?
No, we're doing it again. We gotta beat our shitcast record. We gotta go at least 4.
No, well, the shitcast had 3 plus the unaired episode.
Yeah, so we gotta go 4. When are we doing this again? I mean,
With all our amazing schedules that always line up.
I can't wait for the political episode.
Get Fubar episode 3. Me and Fubar just talking about politics.
dude, that shit would go bananas. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up, everybody.
Oh my god, it's so not, guys, it was so awesome talking with all of you. I'm really glad that we're doing this. This was really a lot of fun. To our viewers, guys, we'll see you next time. This was a really awesome idea. I'm just catch me on the guys. If you go to the Patreon, you could get unedited back whatever scenes, stuff that we can't put here on YouTube.
Unedited back shots. That's right. You get unedited back shots with tier. David's gonna come to your house and give you unedited back shots.
Right there, guys. So all you gamers out there, the next episode we raw gaming information. You know, what the gamers really want to know about.
All right. Bye, everybody.